Hello everyone, good afternoon and ciao from Italy, and welcome to FashionTeck Global Summit, our first digital demo day. I'm Stefano Galassi, the Managing Director of this initiative, and I'm very excited to be here today, with you participating from all around the world. I will give you a brief introduction about the agenda, speakers, and the flow. Let me start. Nowadays, nobody really knows what the world will look like in the near future. Like in almost every industry, the priority of the fashion have rapidly changed. Restricted travels and access to stores and showrooms, interrupted supply chains, increased engagement to social channels, changing consumer priorities. All of those accelerating the transition to a new era in fashion, where innovation is not only about beautiful collection, but also about a new business model. That's why we are here to bring you the most relevant, disruptive solution of the industry from the fresh mind of our entrepreneur. We have been scouting for the world's best startup, addressing the key challenges of the fashion industry, using our proprietary database full app powered by artificial intelligence. Have analyzed over 1,200 solutions and met personally more than 250 teams to finally select the 11 champions that you'll meet today. They have been in our bootcamp for our last 14 weeks, initially in person in Milan and then virtually, experiencing the ups and downs of all the startups, pushing the limits, learning to manage risk, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. I would like to thank you, all our corporate partners who are the fast-forward thinkers and believe in the value of this 3 years innovation journey. Later on, my business partners and co-founder of Startupbootcamp Italy, Lazzaroni, will share how our partners have contributed to the success of our program. I also would like to thank you, all of you, our community, more than 120 mentors based in Milan, 200 plus international experts, connected from 23 countries. Right now, we are more than 500 people connected from around the world. Thank you again. All together, we need to collectively reimagine a more efficient, digital, and sustainable fashion. An industry that can finally be future-proof. Without a further ado, let me go through the agenda for today. We have identified 5 challenges that the fashion industry has to cope with. Some being evergreen and others as consequences of the virus outbreak. We have asked our corporate partners and some prestigious guest speakers to elaborate on these themes and then leave to the stage of our 11 teams to see how they can turn such challenges into opportunities. Here are the 5 challenges that we have identified, and that will be introduced by an overall perspective of what's happening in the sector by one of our guest speakers. Number 1, how to engage consumers and buyers, overcoming the restriction to stores and showrooms. Number 2, with booming e-commerce, how to improve its engagement and conversion rate. Number 3, social behind media. How to leverage the influencing power to sell to service customers. Number 4, with new consumption partners, how to predict the future demand, optimize the production. And the last one, number 5, how to ride the demand for purposeful consumption to launch new sustainable business model. In the end, please join us for a live discussion with our startups. You can follow the links below and jump in a virtual room. Now it's finally time to start our summit. Enjoy, and I'm looking forward to see you in the live session. Stay connected, and thank you again.
Welcome everybody at this amazing FashionTeck virtual demo day. My name is Patrick. I'm the co-founder of Startupbootcamp on a global level from all around the world. And today we have our first virtual demo day related to the FashionTeck startups. Obviously the situation is a little bit different than it used to be, but this is where entrepreneurs really make the difference. being relentlessly resourceful, especially in challenging times, because this is where the opportunities really occur. Today, we will have the startups from the FashionTeck program presenting to you the progress that they have made in the last months, even in these challenging times. And they will bring the solutions that they have developed today to the world, which is you, the FashionTeck world, the FashionTeck industry. Sit tight, enjoy the ride, and I wish you all an amazing virtual demo day.
Hi, hello everybody. What about Stone Island Startup Bootcamp? It was since the very beginning a very good, challenging experience for us. Since I met Lazzaroni, we share the same values: innovation, curiosity, and we were involved immediately in the way Startup Bootcamp operates. The idea to better understand what is a company, what is a brand, what is the product the company does, and just later, once you have deeply understand the culture of a company, look for or scout for new ideas, and to scout for possibly startup is what we like more. So I can confirm after some months working with them that what I expected is confirmed. Is exactly the right attitude, is a challenging attitude, is a way to better understand what we want, what we are looking for, because it's not that granted, a company knows exactly what it's looking for. So you're forced to ask yourself what you are interested in, and then you work with them looking for idea, processes, products that can definitely arises other questions. So I'm sure we will also find answers soon, maybe the right ideas for us, but the idea to ask the right questions is what motivated us a lot, and it still motivates us now. So thank you, Startup Bootcamp. Go ahead and that. Bye-bye.
Good morning, everybody. I really hope you are doing fine and safe. I'm very happy I founded last year with Nazzareno, Alceo and Stefano the project and the company FashionTeck. Our sector textile is quite static, so innovation for us is very, very important. With a marvelous team, I traveled a lot last year around Europe and outside. I found very interesting company. I met people with a high energy and a clear vision. In my opinion, for our company, it's very important to make the innovation outside. It's faster, easier, and we have more possibility to have success. Today, we should have been at Prada office, a Prada headquarters, to share with you the result and to present the high-level startup that we select. But unfortunately, for COVID reasons, we became more digital. Our program is for 2 more years, and I hope it will become the worldwide reference for the entire sector for the startup in fashion and textile. I think it's very important to share experience and to discuss with other incubators that take care the company in fashion and textile. Today is a difficult time, is a difficult moment, and I think through the startup we can find the best solution.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here on behalf of Altagamma and Matteo Lunelli, the new president. We decided to partner with FashionTeck Startup Bootcamp because we really believe that innovation is a core element for all our members and for Altagamma. Altagamma has 107 exceptional brands, the top brands of the Made in Italy. They work in food, hospitality, automotive, design, jewelry, and of course in fashion. All of them are deeply rooted in the Italian heritage. They are amazing, exceptional manufacturer of products. And we truly believe that it's high time that they match this heritage with innovation. It's high time we become more contemporary. But what is the new normal for fashion? What is the new normal for the luxury world? So we cannot but start from what has happened with COVID. COVID has been a tremendous shock for the luxury world. For the first time after 30 years, we've seen double-digit decreases in our sales, and there's no question it will take about 3 years to recover from the crisis. There's a huge global recession, and it has to be tackled, dealt with, and compensated somehow. There are 3 elements that we believe are really essential to be acknowledged and discussed in the fashion community. Well, first of all, that digital is really an irrelevant element. Well, it's relevant for e-commerce. 10% of the sales are made through e-commerce. It will be 25%, and of course COVID has accelerated it. But digital is also relevant for integrating the supply chain, for communicating, for producing, in a completely different way. So we need to explore new ways of doing, and even virtual showrooming and new approaches towards runaways are being tested, as we speak. The second element is that consumers have changed and we need to readjust to who they are. First of all, they are mainly Asians and Chinese, especially in the luxury world. 1 out of 2 sales will be made by Chinese very soon in 2025. Currently, they are 34%. So we need to acknowledge that there are different cultures out there. So they are digital, they're very young, Gen Z, they're Asian. So we need to be prepared to work globally and in very different ways. There are different consumers, different cultures, and different set of values. And this is a global approach. All of the younger generation are more concerned about the environment. So sustainability is here to stay, and there's no question that Italian companies are a little bit late in structuring their sustainability inside their business model. Sustainability means respect for the environment, but also respect for employees, for diversity, and a more contemporary approach to the world. So this luxury world is really a strong market, 425 million consumers, 1.3 billion euro. The decrease, double-digit decrease, will be recovered, but definitely the changes will remain. And that's why we need to step change, to really learn how to do this, and we're here as an opportunity to explore this new way. I think the best way to really enjoy the day is to remain open, to go beyond our comfort zone, and I really hope that all of our members will enjoy the conference and this event and will interact with the amazing startup that Startupbootcamp is introducing to us. So enjoy the day, enjoy the conference, and thank you for inviting us.
Good afternoon. The fashion and luxury industries will face 2 major challenges in 2020 and in 2021. First, a major recession. On the back of COVID-19 and the lockdowns that went with it, the global economy is going to contract at an unprecedented rate. Probably the worst recession we've seen since the 1930s. That is going to cause discretionary spend to reduce, and therefore luxury spend also to reduce. Consumers in this environment will likely become more conservative. They will cut the shopping lists and concentrate their luxury dollars on the top of the top brands, those must-have brands that will make it onto their lists. The other brands will suffer a disproportionate amount of decline in the face of consumers reducing their overall spend. The other major challenge is on tourism and travel. Today, the industry thrives on consumers buying luxury products while they travel. will calculate that more than 50% of total luxury goods sales are carried out to those traveling, and in particular, overseas tourists to Europe, primarily Chinese, but also Middle Eastern, American, Japanese, account for a very significant amount of luxury sales in Europe. Brands will have to recapture those sales in the countries of origin, like they did last year with Chinese not going to Hong Kong anymore on the back of protests, except this time the challenge will be of a very significantly larger magnitude. And there are bigger hurdles to overcome because the price gaps between Europe and China are significantly bigger than the price gaps we had last year between the mainland and Hong Kong. It is also likely that in the transition, consumers will shift their spend mix. We've been living through a definition of living well and luxury lifestyle that has been predicated on moving, on dynamic and social, going out to the restaurant, going out for the weekend, going on holiday. It's likely that people will go out less, at least until the threat of COVID-19 remains. This will cause a spend shift towards the home probably, and towards a self-centered way of interpreting luxury, at least until the COVID-19 threat is diffused. It would be easy for luxury goods companies to respond to these many challenges by just cutting costs. Of course, they will have to do that, but it's not going to be enough. I think the opportunity is there for luxury and fashion companies to step up, look forward into the future, and use whatever technology will allow them to improve their processes and become not only more efficient in cost terms, but also more effective in achieving their marketing goals. We are at the dawn of a major digital revolution. We've seen the impact of it already on the industry, with a larger and larger portion of sales moving online. COVID-19 is just going to be an accelerator of this trend, with digital rising and wholesale reducing, and digital and the vast amount of data that comes with it will offer brands new ways to attack challenges that they have known for years and entirely new problems. I hope you will find food for thought in this conference, where a number of startups in the tech world will present their solutions. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this digital demo day. I'm Nicola Giorgi, Senior Advisor for Fashion and Luxury at PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers. And you know, the fashion business has always done extensive traveling. Buyers going around for fashion weeks, PR people, businessmen, and for a while there has not been enough physical contact with the product, and we're gonna miss it. But you know, technology can help. Even in the future, where we're gonna have restrictions, buyers and customers can enjoy very realistic product. You know, the broadcasting of fashion shows, the digital showroom, the order management system, the remote buying, they can only benefit from technology and from advanced augmented reality and virtual reality platforms. And we at PwC are busy working on this. We help companies integrate all the platforms in their business scenario, making sure the processes are taken care of. So by knowing the customers, by knowing the fashion business, because we're working with several fashion business, and by knowing the technology which is available on the market, we can help companies building this ecosystem. At the same time, you're going to meet a lot of smart and agile startups that have very interesting ideas, and you can enjoy them during the day, and you will understand what the opportunities are.
I'm Aileen Carville, the CEO and founder of Skimp, and we build virtual showrooms for fashion brands and wholesale agents. We started Skimp from our own frustration with the manual wholesale process during Fashion Week. Fashion Week is back-to-back with catwalk shows and buying appointments. The wholesale process is compressed into a few days to meet the buyers and complete the orders. Bottleneck delays at showrooms, orders still written on bits of paper, and slow manual processes compounded by the lack of automation. Time-poor buyers with stretched appointments and catwalk schedules can no longer commit to long showroom visits, opting to see the collections briefly and completing the order quantities weeks later. The wholesale team is forced to engage in lengthy follow-ups, emailing line sheets and lookbooks, and waiting for much-needed quantities to pass on to the brand's production team. Buyers and showroom sales teams want and need a better process. The wholesale cycle is challenging and costly, but this can be tackled and improved for all. As coronavirus emerged, Fashion Week came to a halt. Buyers returned home from buying trips early. Ghostly, empty showrooms suffered a 40% drop in buyer footfall and sales, a devastating outcome for brands. Coronavirus has changed the mood in fashion. Excessive travel between cities and re-examining how it can be sustained. Skimp has been building digital showrooms for brands and agencies for the past 2 years. We launched at London and Paris Fashion Week, introducing a sophisticated visual e-commerce digital showroom solution. Skimp was the first platform to create a virtual fit model with our holograms. Over the past 20 years, our team have sold hundreds of collections to top global luxury buyers and stores. With these buyers and their buying behaviours in mind, Skimp skillfully digitises imagery and associating product, assets and order tables. Skimp has the fastest collection upload in the industry with a smart product and cloud AI asset tagging, one-to-one live chat, auto-discounting, multiple currency price lists and dashboards, privately owned turnkey smart showrooms, buyer database, auto alerts and ERP integration, a wholesale order platform that supports digital collections and live virtual showroom appointments. In 2019, Skimp launched our Smart Showroom, a voice AI order experience. Anticipating future behavioural changes, now accelerated by COVID, the ordering interface is built on voice as a primary medium. Our wholesale solution offers a high return on investment. Sales teams can focus on increased traction and sales targets. Since we launched, Skimp has been digitising fashion brands from Paris, New York, London, Milan, Shanghai, Copenhagen to Madrid, with multiple collection ranges including ready-to-wear women's, menswear, designer footwear, accessories and fine jewellery. The Skimp team is a strong mix of fashion industry experts and deep domain tech expertise. Skimp, virtual smart showrooms for the future of fashion.
Hello from New York, everyone. My name is Neha Singh, and I'm the founder and CEO of Obsess. Obsess is an experiential e-commerce platform What that means is that if you think about online shopping, today every website looks something like this, right? It's a grid of thumbnails on a white background. You keep scrolling forever. And whether you're buying fashion or luxury or beauty or furniture, it's really all the same interface as buying $5 toothpaste on Amazon. And this interface was in fact created by Amazon 25 years ago to sell books, and then somehow it got used for every category, and really the front end of shopping has not evolved in a long time. So what we do is we take this boring, tedious catalog-like interface and we convert it into something that is visual and creative and contextual to the type of product you're buying, and custom designed for every brand or even every collection within the brand, with the goal of creating a far superior online shopping experience. So essentially, we create virtual stores and virtual showrooms for brands. And these are 3D 360 experiences that are immersive, and they can be accessed right on your mobile device, on your computer, all on a web link. So the proprietary patent-pending technology that we have been able to develop enables us to render these virtual stores at a really high-quality, photorealistic resolution, all on the browser. So you don't need to download an app. You don't need a headset. It's taking virtual reality and making it into something that's very, very accessible to consumers, very accessible to brands. And we are a white label platform, so all this experience lives on the brand's own website. It is very easy to integrate, and all we need from the brand is images of their products and images from their lookbook. And using that, we can create an experience that's much more visual. Fashion is a visual category. It's much more interactive and intuitive. So the same way that consumers go to a store and discover products and experience the brand in a retail store, they can now do the same online. And it's all optimized to mobile, where we are seeing the majority of the consumer traffic. What we have seen through these experiences is that they increase engagement, they increase loyalty, and they increase conversion rates. So some of our customers have seen up to 70% higher conversion rates for customers going through the virtual stores on their site versus their normal site-wide conversion. Our clients include Farfetch, Christian Dior Perfumes, Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's, Ulta Beauty, and we have recently signed up a lot more brands over the last couple of months during the COVID era, where we are helping them make their retail stores shoppable online and also to create immersive virtual showrooms. Lastly, just to tell you a little bit about myself and the team, before starting this company, I have an engineering and fashion background. I got my graduate degree in computer science from MIT, and then I was an engineer and tech lead at Google for 5 years. While I was there, I thought I wanted to be a fashion designer because I love fashion. So I started taking fashion design classes at FIT here in New York. Realized after a couple of semesters that I was really bad at drawing. So then I decided to stick to the tech side of fashion and joined a startup called Aha Life, a luxury e-commerce marketplace. I built the e-commerce site there, and then I was a head of product at Vogue for 4 years. I launched the Vogue US digital properties, including Vogue.com, Vogue Runway, and their mobile apps. And my team comes from a 3D, VR, AR design and development background. We are based in New York. Our investors include Village Global, which is a fund backed by Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and other top tech entrepreneurs. We are on a mission to turn online shopping into an experience that is immersive, engaging, and interactive. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Divya, one of the founders of UBIQUE. Thank you for joining us today at the digital demo day of Startup Bootcamp. To best present to you our idea, we've put together a video pitch that I'd like to showcase to you now. Together with my team, I'll be waiting for you in our virtual meeting room, and I hope to see you there after the event. Enjoy! UBIQUE is a members exclusive service offered via mobile that responds to the demands of customers who spend 70,000 euros a year on luxury fashion. As of now, they have to browse through hundreds of online content without assistance or travel to the store. They deserve a seamless omni-channel shopping experience. For customers who enjoy shopping and are seeking the latest, the first, ask UBIQUE for personal recommendations and source products from around the world across brands in one platform. For customers who are too busy for shopping, ask UBIQUE to shop on their behalf and get products delivered to their doorstep. UBIQUE connects multiple boutiques and brands with independent personal stylists, allowing the stylists to remotely manage orders and brands to reach new affluent customers. On each successful sale, UBIQUE retains commission from brands and shares it with the personal stylist, while the customer enjoys the service free of charge. Not only do we resolve needs of the luxury customers, but also create a new revenue stream for the often overlooked talents of retail industry, personal shoppers and clienteling experts. We have created a network of such independent fashion and luxury professionals hailing from Asia, Russia, and Europe. We like to call them our UBIQUE personal stylists. Through them, we reach a portfolio of high net worth customers from all over the world, spending 2.5 million euros annually, seeking leading European brands through the stylists. What makes our solution stand out is that we are combining the best practices in the industry to give the customers an all-round service that they deserve. UBIQUE is made in Italy and a winner that's been turning heads from Monaco to New York. When starting out at SBC, we were the youngest startup. Registering the company on the first day of national lockdown, we turned a great challenge into opportunity. Since then, we ran 3 pilot projects with leading luxury brands and onboarded a community of personal stylists worth 2.5 million euros. We clearly validated that the need UBIQUE is addressing is real and it's out there. All this was achieved without raising any money. We are now looking for the last piece of the puzzle, that is, a strategic investor to execute our go-to-market strategy and help us conquer the European market. What started out as the brainchild of 2 MBA colleagues soon attracted senior management executives from leading companies as advisors and teammates. Professionals from the industry believe in us. We focused on the most important ingredient for any startup success: a strong team with an even stronger network. And if you too believe that no matter what happens, luxury will always be around, ask UBIQUE for our complete investor deck.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, friends of Startup Bootcamp. Unfortunately, we are not able to see each other in person, but I will try to do some tips and make this video for you. We're here to talk about startups. Startups is actually a very used word, but it means also a lot of things and always not that easy. Compared to the past, where we talk about only a startup in a digital native environment, now I think startups has to challenge and face an era where you have to adapt and be ready also to not digital only company like our company. In company like ours, we have to think about the stiffness of our companies, or company like ours, and the stiffness of the environment, first of all, like stores, product, and customer. This is a 360 approach that needs a lot of agility to be applied and also needs scalabilities. And these are 2 key elements to be a successful startup in our environment. For sure, startups is also relevant for company like us to understand the upcoming trends and to be updated on the incoming trends. For sure, everybody would like to see the next Facebook startup or the next Instagram startups, but the main focus again is to look of what the younger generation thinks about of the world, which are the trends, which are their approach to the current topic and to the current business environment. So this is, I think, is a very key point for a company like us to stay updated. Compared to also a few months ago, where we were having like a pre-COVID environment, I think everybody is learning to cope with e-commerce, VC by phone, like now, or other situation. And I think this is a cross-generation things that is happening, and the war after this COVID situation will, I think, will have, like, say, an acceleration to the digital world. And so this is why for company and startup is gonna be like a really interesting era, and with a lot of potential and opportunities. I hope to see you in person at the next occasion, and I wish you best luck, and bye to everybody. Ciao.
Hi, my name is Enrico Cantoni. I am the Fashion, Retail and Industry Division Director at Soprasteria Italy, a global company listed at the Paris Stock Exchange, able to offer end-to-end services from consultancy to technology. To improve the customer engagement and the conversion rate, it's necessary to offer products combining emotions and customer needs at the right time, offering an excellence delivery services, and also interact with your customer in the physical and virtual place where they are present. To do this, it's necessary to use the appropriate channel strategy for each country, to be different in the offering of personalized product and services, do more sophisticated customer segmentation using big data, optimize the supply chain, and overall rethink the customer journey. The fashion and luxury industry evolution are speeding up due to the recent events. Changes are in the role of the shop that become part of the omnichannel network, in the role of the sales staff that become personal assistant using much more digital to interact with their customer, massive use of big data and artificial intelligence algorithms for optimization and clustering, e-commerce evolution towards unified commerce, where there is a homogeneous and fluid customer touchpoint integration for sales and delivery services excellence. The right approach is to start from the definition of the business model first, align with the company strategy, and then to choose enabling technologies, adopting an agile approach that allow you to maximize the results quickly within a broader strategy. The creation of the ecosystem that includes startup is a big value, bringing new idea tailored on needs, solution, and energy in an international context. Thank you very much.
Hi, we are StyleSearch. We use state-of-the-art technologies to make the shopping journey more engaging and inspirational. My name is Orfeo Bena, and I am the CEO of StyleSearch. I have a background in data and tech. Nout van den Ehrenbeem is our head of operations, and he has a background in sales and operations. Warren Bassett is our head of marketing, and he has more than 15 years of experience as a marketing manager. We have great mentors from several established companies. They help us with finance, customer insights, marketing and communication, but also legal and IP. Shopper needs. We have identified 4 challenges to solve while shopping online. 1. It's time consuming to go to pages with irrelevant products. 2. Shoppers miss the inspiration of combining a product with several outfits. 3. They want to know how a product fits them. And 4. They want to know how they look in it. Brand challenges. We have identified 2 major challenges. 61% sees converting traffic to sales as their major challenge. 50% sees driving repeat visitors as their other challenge. We will solve the challenges with our solutions. Intelligent Search gives shoppers personalized search results. Style Creator creates instant personalized outfits based on the style of the shopper and the brand look. Recommendations provides similar looking products. Outfits provides inspirational outfits based on the latest fashion trends and the style of the shopper. Data and insights for trends and insights. Meet Sylvia. When Sylvia shops online, she expects from a brand that they already know what she bought, the products that she likes and don't like, the outfits that she likes and doesn't like, but also what her favorite style, color and fabrics are. And when they communicate with her, she expects that the communication matches with the device that she engaged the most with. We can gather all these data and combine them with CRM data. And now it's time to see our solution in action. We have created a Style Creator with ASOS. The Style Creator combines intelligent search with outfits. In order to discover your ASOS style, you need to like 5 and dislike 3 items. At the top of the page, you can keep track of your status. Once you're done, Intelligent Search will provide you with similar looking products based on your likes. Our algorithm also immediately learns from your likes and dislikes to create instant personalized outfits based on your style and the brand look. You see the outfits from the left to the right. We have recently launched our product, but before we were even launched, brands already believed in our solutions and saw them as a solver for major challenges. We have even generated 50,000 euros in revenue before we were even launched. We have customers like G-Star and Minto sells brands like Prada, Dolce & Gabbana and Armani. But now it's time for the future. I would like to present our next gen vision. Remember Sylvia? Well, in the future, an online shop or platform will be fully personalized. Sylvia will see on her homepage her favorite style of outfits and brands. But more importantly, she will see her own avatar walking on the catwalk while she is wearing an outfit from the newest collection from her favorite brand. She can even decide if she would like to buy or try the outfit on in store. She will also see her own avatar wearing several outfits, and she can personalize her style. Go to vision. Phase 1 includes all our current solutions and is completed. Phase 2 will be ready by the end of the year, including avatars and visual search. Phase 3, well, that's when we introduce catwalk avatars. So, do you also want to be part of the future? Let's meet in our virtual meeting room. Thank you for watching.
I speak on behalf of 64% of online fashion users who feel frustrated because brands and retailers don't know them enough. The online fashion journey is broken. Less than 2% of users convert. Every day we get tons of newsletters, notifications of new capsule collections, new limited editions, trend alerts. Not to mention that we are continuously chased by shopping ads, especially on social media. Unfortunately, that's not all. When we enter e-commerce, we are exposed to the same poor search and navigation. And we are also forced to use textual filters in a digital world which is almost entirely visual. Hi everyone, my name is Silvia and I am the founder of UBIQUE, an AI-driven SaaS solution that enables brands to personalize the interactions with each user. Our mission is to fix this chaos and make the online shopping experience easier, engaging and more human. How we do that? UBIQUE is a modular solution that uses computer vision and machine learning in order to instantly show users what they will buy and optimize the online merchandising operations, finding the perfect match between the right products and the customer. Our approach is unique. We go beyond the traditional big data viewpoint by combining internal inputs with the users' likes and dislikes, personal characteristics, local trends, and occasion. This enables brands to sell amazing shopping experiences rather than just products. Also, our personalized recommendations bring the brand expertise, the human taste and advice online, like a real digital personal shopper that provides users with tips and tutorials on how to mix and match different items and what to wear according to their color palette and body shape. Now, imagine being able to recover a wish list thanks to the visual search. To personalize in real time your product's display because you see that it's raining in Milan. Or even sell more bundles because you know what products are the best according to your customer's lifestyle. The fashion e-commerce represents a huge business opportunity and the high adoption is growing by 40%. BioMe sales strategy relies on key strategic partnerships with digital agencies and holds on a land and expand approach. A client signs for a pilot and then upgrades to a subscription. BioMe team is able to execute on this business opportunity because we have a deep knowledge of fashion retail and e-commerce, and we combine it with a strong expertise in machine learning and computer vision. The time for the digitalization of fashion industry is now. If you want to help us sell amazing shopping experiences rather than just products and make the online journey more human, engaging and easier, please, we'd love to hear from you.
Hi, I'm Shivang and this is Chandralika, and we are the founders of Big Things. Big Things is an artificial intelligence company solving a few major problems in the fashion and retail industry today. E-commerce is plagued with clothing returns, where many customers order multiple sizes and return all that don't fit or don't look good. Luxury fashion, on the other hand, is difficult to scale online as it depends on physical stores and in-store interactions for sales. The tools that exist today are body size charts, which every online retailer displays, and recommendation engines, which ask one to put in their height and weight and they try to guess the person's size. Both of these approaches are quite inaccurate. This results in a huge impact, monetarily and environmentally. US retailers alone lost $309 billion due to returns last year. 84% of these returns are destroyed through landfilling or incineration. Big Things' product suite includes mobile body scanning, virtual avatar generation, automated digital clothing, virtual makeup application, and virtual fashion shows and photo shoots. The 3D body scan needs only 2 smartphone photos, one from the front and one from the side. The software instantly calculates over 44 precise body measurements, which can be used for tailor-made clothing and to find out your size in any brand, anywhere in the world. The premium product goes one step further and uses a selfie of one's face in addition to the body scan to create a virtual avatar that looks and measures exactly like you. Big Things' neural networks also identify clothing from any picture and instantly replicate it in 3D to produce digital clothing in a completely automated workflow. This digital clothing can be tried on using one's personal avatar to see exactly how it looks and fits. So when you purchase a product, after a digital trial, you don't end up returning it. In the COVID-19 crisis, retailers are unable to carry out fashion shows and photo shoots. So to help them, we've adapted our avatar technology to create digital fashion models which can be used for virtual fashion shows and photo shoots. These shows and shoots can be linked to e-commerce and wholesale websites where customers can instantly place orders directly from the virtual show. Apart from having several corporate clients, Big Things has partnered with some of the world's most prominent fashion events, including Fashion Innovation NYC. We have over 20 customers in the pipeline, and on average, our customers see a 20% increase in order value and a 40% decrease in returns. We have garnered a lot of awards and media attention, notably the world's biggest AI award for the best use of AI in fashion, and others from Amazon and even China. The team behind this consists of us founders, a group of 7 engineers, and 5 advisors, including fashion industry, media, and AI veterans, one of whom has even won an Oscar award. We're also supported by an extremely influential network of mentors. Our future developments include incorporating deep learning for body scanning from any picture in one's gallery or on social media, hyper-realistic avatars that are indistinguishable from real people, fabric and material detection from images, and advanced clothing classification for luxury fashion. We invite you to join us in our breakout room after the show for a detailed question and answer session. We are Big Things, and thanks for watching.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Social Media Challenge. I am Evita Barra, automotive and luxury leader for Facebook and Instagram, based here in Milan. Across our family of apps, from Facebook to Instagram, we have been experiencing different and accelerated trends. Today, I'm going to share insight on consumer expectation and behaviors during these difficult times. I would like to start with a positive note. Globally, we have been practicing physical distancing, but we haven't stopped desiring human connection. People are connecting with family, friends, colleagues in more and new ways. For those of us spending more time at home, technology makes it possible to maintain meaningful contact with friends, family, loved ones, and culture. From virtually happy hours and coffee meetings to group workouts, even video conferencing with colleagues, while we may be distant physically, technology helps keep us close. People are demonstrating that just because we can be together doesn't mean we can feel together. Everything has changed, and it's clear a lot of our behaviors have changed. We see this from global surveys. People almost universally report taking action to change up their daily routines, from changing when they commute, if they are still required at work, to avoiding crowded places altogether. And desire to stay connected is changing behaviors rapidly. We spend more time on our smartphone, on messaging, on social media, on streaming films and shows. And we have seen a large impact since the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis across several industries. And people said they've been more frequently purchased products online they would normally buy in store. And we have also seen some important changes of behavior across our platforms. In some of the places hit hardest by the virus, we have seen total messaging increase by more than 50% in a month, and voice and video calling on Messenger and WhatsApp double. It's clear that people have the need to connect more than ever before, especially while many countries have lockdown regulation in place for social distancing. This is why we are accelerating a lot of our efforts on these services. And now, over to Laura, who will share how product is evolving to meet customer needs and will help understand how social media conversation can be leveraged as a new customer care channel.
Thank you, Vita. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laura Milani, and I'm head of luxury at Facebook, based in our beautiful Italy. I wanted to highlight how more recent consumer behavior have been shaping our product roadmap and vision. Let's take Messenger, 100% increase into video calling and messaging on desktop. Today, you can message and video call on a desktop native mobile app. And let's see the animation in the background of the slide. A more recent announcement was made about Messenger Rooms. Messenger Rooms is the place where people can create a room from Messenger or Facebook and invite anyone to join, including those who don't have a Facebook account. We'll add ways to create rooms from Instagram Direct, WhatsApp, and Portal as well. Messaging today is then no longer just a trend, it's a behavior people are doing naturally. People also want to do more with businesses. Expect brand to be transparent and trustworthy, and play a critical role for the society during this time. But also satisfy their changed purchase needs. Today, businesses of all sizes are being forced to change their mode and model and adapt to selling online. Again, in this critical time, Facebook is also accelerating its work to enable every business to sell online by doubling down on commerce. We want to give people a place to experience the joy of shopping. Facebook Shops, announced last week, is a new digital storefront for customers to access on both Facebook and Instagram and help people discover new products and brands in places where they're already spending their time. Just like when you're in a physical store and need to ask someone to help, in Facebook Shop, you'll be able to measure a business through WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram Direct. Ask questions, get support, track deliveries, and soon make purchases right from a Messenger or WhatsApp chat. So, to close up today, we think that anticipating signals ahead of time and proactively leading the conversation into messaging and commerce experiences will help ensure to meet not only customer needs today, but amplify and reach commerce and business opportunities well beyond 2020. Thank you.
Have you ever wondered how much Japanese influence impacts your daily life? We can stream anime online, enjoy sushi at a local restaurant, and pass the time while in quarantine with video games thanks to inventions by Sony and Nintendo. But when it comes to the world of Japan's fashion scene, have you ever thought about what outlets are available to you? This is the question I asked myself when I moved to Tokyo 2 years ago, and it all started with this jacket. My friends from the States would ask me, "Hey Adam, can you go to the Babe store in Harajuku and buy me this jacket and I'll pay you for it?" And this happened to me about 10 times before the idea finally hit me, and I shared with my friend and now co-founder at the time, Kazu, who was also the former lead PM for Sony's handheld device PlayStation Vita. And I asked him, "Hey Kazu, let's gather all these clothes that people want from Japan and sell them online. Will you help me?" And this is how our company started. So we went ahead to do just that and made a Shopify website. And guess what happened? Nothing sold. The software engineer in me wanted to develop MarTech tools within Shopify to solve that. But I found out pretty quickly that it's not customizable. So we did the next best thing and built our own marketplace ground up. The world's first cross-border e-commerce platform that allows influencers to earn income while shopping for fashion. From Japan to the world, this is our mission. It is more than just e-commerce. We are a community-based marketing, allowing anyone with 500 or more followers to sign up and get paid while they shop, thereby increasing conversions and adding to the experience for other shoppers. How it works is 3 steps. Shop for your favorite item, post yourself wearing it on Instagram. If you do those 2 things, you will get paid. The influencer is key to our model, especially micro-influencers, because they are 3 times more effective. But it also takes effort to organize many small campaigns. In terms of average, it takes 7 micro-influencers to get the same engagement as a largely followed influencer. We found that we could remove the manual effort by automating it with technology and motivate influencers with payment. This allows Aoi Ship to scale and take advantage of the higher conversion rates of micro-influencers. We are now also building new integrations with other platforms, such as Line, TikTok, and WeChat, by pulling together what's already out there from open source APIs. Before COVID-19, the world market for online fashion was $620 billion US. Our marketing tests pointed us to Southeast Asia as the most promising market of all. But for now, we are waiting to see how world economies will change. I want to conclude with our progress. Thanks to the power of Startupbootcamp FashionTech, we have now earned 2 pilot interest opportunities from Zeeuw, the #1 largest luxury fashion e-commerce in China, and ZOZOTOWN, the #1 online fashion player in Japan. We have also been featured on WWD, the Senken, and Zozo FashionTech News, as well as many other medias across Europe. I really hope you enjoyed listening to us. If you're interested in experiencing Japanese fashion while getting paid, I encourage you to visit us at aoiship.com to learn more. From Japan to the world, thank you.
I'm Luca Tonello. I'm the sales director of Data Group Stealth. In the last 30 years, we have worked with many fashion companies to address their business process and their needs. Now the request is, with the new consumption patterns, how to predict the future demand and optimize the production. So if I have to reply this question last year, I have to rely mainly on 3 big items: data, process, and ability to react. But now something of unpredictable happened, the COVID. So the new challenge is to produce where the factories are open and the ability to sell where the customer can buy. So the distribution key is the challenge of today.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm co-founder of G-Faith. We prepared a special video storytelling for you today to better explain the value proposition. But then, after the event, I would be happy to follow the discussion and answer any questions you might have. So waiting for you, and thank you.
G-Faith is the first fashion collection forecast and management AI platform. Consumers' buying behavior is constantly changing. Retail margins are thin and the competition is fierce. So the brands are faced with a number of questions they cannot answer anymore just based on historical data. What would be the next winning styles? What is the optimal collection balance? Which factors influence their consumers' demand? Without the accurate answers to these questions, brands lose more than €1 trillion in revenue annually due to overstocks and understocks. Currently, to get all the analytics needed to answer the critical business questions, brands have to look for the data in a number of sources, analyze historical sales, social media trends, trend books, and external factors, spending most of work time on this routine instead of focusing on tasks that require human creativity. Now imagine that brands have clear answers to all these questions in one predictive analytics tool, with G-Faith customized platform getting a clear view of assortment optimization, best category balance, collection evaluation, which product attributes will be demanded the most, demand forecast, know which item where and when will be sold. We provide predictive analytics for pre-production planning phase, and brands can track key business performance in real time through our easy-to-use BI dashboards. Focus on creativity and design, while G-Faith will back you up with numbers. The results our pilot customers have reached: reduced production costs by eliminating overstock situations, increase of sales just by eliminating only out-of-stock situations, increase of sell-through rate by 5.35%. We take historical data, combine it with the external factors relevant specifically to your brand, social media, fashion trends, macroeconomic factors, run it through our AI platform to provide accurate analytics. We use the latest algorithms and technologies to forecast new items based on product attributes. In our platform, in a click of a button, you can see demand forecasts and actual sales on multiple levels. For example, geography, by product attributes like category or color, and even down to SKU level. And it can be easily integrated through API and can be tailored to fit any IT ecosystem. We suggest to start with a pilot project to evaluate without the risk the business value brand will get from using G5 platform. The pilot requires small time investment now, but guarantees a huge advantage in the future. We collect the latest fashion industry knowledge from our advisors. G5, no more dead stocks. Produce only items that will be highly demanded.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, a big thank to Startupbootcamp and its startups for inviting me today, but mostly because my team and we have learned a lot working with you in this period. Your enthusiastic approach and outstanding attitude versus innovation has been really, I would say, contagious and viral. I use this word because we cannot avoid to mention the particular situation in which we are today. I do not like to call it black swan. It sounds a little bit too negative. I prefer refer to it as singularity. You probably noticed what it is, a mathematical concept that describes a point which we are incapable of defining its exact properties, where the equation basically go crazy and make no sense any longer. We have to be conscious we are in that point, and former forecasting and trends risk to need to be revalidated. Why I believe sustainability will be resilient, and I would say also a dominant theme also for the future. I could mention some facts. According to finding an Accenture survey of more than, I think it's 3,000 consumers in more than 50 countries conducted in April 2020, 45% of them said they are making more sustainable choices when shopping and will likely continue to do so also in the future. The first quarter, the second point is that I think it's the first quarter of 2020, financial funds with strong environmental and social governance principles outperformed their conventional counterparts, even as the recent market crashed. Now, we have many proof of this. But in the core, what I believe is that this crisis has hotspotted as never before the humankind vulnerabilities and the risk of not dealing properly with them. Now, sustainability concept we are dealing with in fashion, at its heart, it's about managing waste, reducing impact, and building systems capable of regenerating, making our world less vulnerable, I would say as simple as it is. Technology and innovation will help to make all of that possible. So, a viva fashion, a viva innovation.
In Unilever, we put sustainability at the center of everything that we do. Sustainability is our driver for the purpose of our brands, and at the same time is the driver for the innovation funnel that we have in the long, medium and short term. The possibility to
be part of the Startup Bootcamp FashionTeck program in the last few months along the year was for us an amazing opportunity to be really close of the innovation that the startups all over the world are bringing to combine in a very smart way to put sustainability and fashion together. Today, I'm very excited to be part of this virtual session to close this phase of the program.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm the co-founder of Lablaco. Lablaco is a circular retail platform enabling brands and retailers to tokenize individual products' journeys at any level of the supply chain, from ingredient manufacturing, garment manufacturing, the brands themselves, and the retailers, if any. And we deliver this data traced on blockchain in the hands of the end customers, helping them moving from consumption to ownership of the garments, creating an end-to-end transparency system where customers see where the products come from, but also brands for the first time can see where the products are going, even if there's a retailer in the middle. Tracing first and second time owners in the resale market, providing a new ocean of data to ignite new circular business models, such as take-back programs for resale, swapping, recycling, and so much more. We launched our circular retail system in September 2019 with the Lane Crawford Joyce Group, Asia's largest luxury retailer, at the Circular Fashion Summit during Paris Fashion Week in Station F. We basically gathered industry leaders of change to discuss issues regarding design, technology, and sustainability, but most importantly to start immediate action, joining the 3 goals set by Lablaco to sustain the United Nations SDG goals. So thank you, Startup Bootcamp, for having us, and we look forward to make positive impact together.
Hi, I'm Adrian Lloyd, the co-founder and CEO of Stay, a place where relentless and resourceful entrepreneurs are ready to innovate an industry which is set for disruption. Stay has 3 main cores from which the name derives: style, sustainability, and AI. Style. We select the best sustainable brands in the market and give them visibility through a curated storytelling. Sustainability. We have a rigorous methodology with which we assess the sustainability of our brands, ensuring transparency and trust. Finally, AI technology, to provide the customers with a style-based recommendation of clothing for a unique experience.
Hi, I'm Chiara, Product Manager at Stay. We envision sustainable fashion as an expression of a valuable consumption. This is why we want to educate and inspire clients with a lifestyle model that has a positive impact on this planet. Our values: storytelling, interactivity, authenticity, sustainability, trust, innovation, and modernization. All of them together to style the lifestyle of the future.
Our mission is simple: to accelerate the transition towards sustainable fashion. I'm Ludovico Durante, Marketing Manager at Stay. Our buyer personas are independent professionals with a strong sense of aesthetics and care about the environment. Our expansion strategy consists of an omni-channel approach, enabling us to create coherent communication across channels and engage with our audience in a genuine and organic way. With an increasing interest towards sustainability, there is a variety of touchpoints that will enable us to attract new customers and make Stay a thriving community. During Corona, we minimized our costs and grew the team. Stay has come out of the crisis stronger than ever, and today we're managing over 50 talents.
My name is Alessandro and I'm the finance manager. Stay is a multi-sided platform. On one side, we have our partner brands and on the other, the final customer. Our role is to facilitate the transaction, and for this service, we charge a commission on the partner brands. We do not own inventory, which makes us scalable and a very low risk business. In terms of competition, we differentiate from the big players thanks to our rigorous sustainability assessment, which we use to select our partner brands. From the sustainable competitors, we differentiate with our AI technology and our focus on user experience. This graph shows our growth in 2020. After the launch in November and gathering feedback from our customers, we redesigned our website, and with the new launch at the end of March, we have achieved incredible results. I would like to end our inspiring note. The team at Stay is ready to break any projection and forecast and outcompete any other player in the market. So here I would like to offer you the opportunity to be part of this mission. We're raising 1 million euros at a valuation of 3.5 million. We're looking forward to having you later in our private room to answer any questions or concerns you might have. Let's lead the change together. Thank you very much.
This is going to be a story, beginning from how and why it started. This is Iris, co-founder of Renew, and I'm going to walk you through it until the very end.
This is our world, but this also is our world. How are we choosing to make it spin? Well, we might not be able to control that, but what we can do is reshape our systems. We're not here to tell you that the fashion industry is one of the most polluting, because we all already know, and even the most pragmatic ones here wouldn't mind leaving the world behind to the next generations in the best shape possible. If you're still not convinced, we'll see at the end. Internet searches for sustainable fashion have tripled between 2016 and 2019, and the number is not expected to slow down. Conscious consumers are the new thing. They're not buying the bag that you want to sell them. They want to buy it because it matches with their style and it belongs within their set of values. Here's the typical process for a conscious consumer. Where can I find it? Are there any alternatives? Can I find something less polluting? I'll never be able to find a recycled option. Are the workers being paid properly? Can I trust it? So confusing. Oh, so many tabs open. No, this style doesn't really work for me though. Time, effort, and lack of an easy way are the problems that are stopping them to combine their love for style and planet. That's why we've built Renew. We combine our proprietary technology, sustainability expertise, and value-driven system to solve this problem. Renew is a platform that empowers conscious shoppers to find sustainable options for what they want to wear. With Renew, they can access multiple online shops in one place. Renew becomes the touch point at the beginning of their shopping journey, and thanks to our business model, we have the potential to offer them the widest selection in the market. In only 4 months, we have partnered with top quality multi-brand platforms, brands, second-hand and online shops like Luisa Via Roma, Philippe Paquet, The Next Closet, and many more. We are a source of qualified traffic for our partners since we help users find what they were looking for. Partners correspond us an affiliate fee from 5 to 20% on each transaction, as well as integration and recurring monthly fees for media space. Our business model doesn't stop here. What's unique about us is that we are utilizing our core competences in data analytics to turn into value the large amount of data that we process and help the fashion industry further. With tailor-made interactive and easy-to-use dashboards, brands and supply chain players can access data and insights they haven't been able to see before. In this way, they can lead with creativity and sustainability in the market. One of the largest European textile manufacturers is already one of our paying clients. But let's get our faces forward before we explain further. I'm Iris, and we are a complete team with previous experience in applying digital technologies to fashion, and with a full skill set ranging from marketing, tech, data, analytics, and business development. We have amazing mentors behind, with various roles connected to the fashion industry, from ex-C-levels to sustainability and venture capital experts. We have also been recognized within the startup, women entrepreneurship, and fashion sustainability worlds. Our market is growing exponentially, with sales for sustainable fashion expected to account for a 12 billion industry by 2023 that we have prepared to capture and lead within the competitive landscape. We are opening a financing round. You can meet us live in our virtual room to know more about our future plans and demo possibilities at the end of the event. Join us in building a world where beauty and creativity are a source of inspiration and continuity, not destruction and impoverishment.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for attending our event. This first year of our Startup Bootcamp FashionTech Accelerator has been a powerful experience. And this is only the first step towards our mission to grow the Global Fashion Innovation Hub centered in Milan. All of this is possible only if we can build a great ecosystem. And for this reason, I would like to say thank you to all of our startups, mentors, team, and innovators that collaborate with us. A big thank you to all of our partners and investors who believed in us and in our 3-year program. Altagamma, Accenture, Cominen Partners, Data Group Stealth, all of the companies of the textiles cluster, coordinated by the chairman Simone Cancilini, Prada, PwC, Soprasteria, Stone Island, Unilever, and our legal witht worldwide. Thank you. Last but not least, a special thanks to our CEO Alceo Rapagna, that support me and Stefano with this energy. We believe that today, more than in the past, innovation will be the train to get more efficient, digital, and sustainable future for fashion. We are ready to start the second round of scouting and acceleration, because we empower innovators. A big virtual hug to everyone.